Hey everyone, Nate the Nerdarchy here from Nerdarchy for Nerds by Nerds, and it's time for our nerdy news and weekly digest. For those of you who are new, for those of you who are not new, you know what this is. It's where we talk about all the stuff we've done in the past week and put it in the comments below. For those of you who are new, we're going to talk about a few things that you may not know of. So one of them is the Nerdarchy subreddit, where we have basically, I run that, and basically whatever nerdy thing that you want to talk about, nerdy geeky thing, I'm cool with it. I did get something that was a little strange this past week, but I let them know that I really didn't think that was nerdy enough, or actually nerdy at all. So a little bit of wrangling I had to do this week, but aside from that, everything's
now dying to know what the thing was.
The moderator hammer came down.
Yeah, I had to use the moderator power.
Yeah.
Well, go and find out. Also, GM 911s. If you have a GM 911, and what that is, we want you to, if you've got a problem in your game that's like imminent danger, like it's going to happen soon, let us know, and we kind of put a priority on those to get them back to you in time for you to actually use the suggestions in the game. So
problems that are like throwing off or derailing your game.
Yeah, something's messing up your sessions and you want to fix it, and you want our help to get some suggestions. And also, you're going to get a ton more comments and suggestions
just
below,
from the viewership.
Yeah, from the viewership. So that's like a really big help for that when you need it. So you can get that to us by putting nerdarchy@gmail.com, right?
Yep.
And because if you put them in the regular generic comments, we're going to have
on these actual videos, they don't generate a lot of comments, so that's actually kind of a decent place to put them as well.
On the news?
Yeah,
on the news? Okay, that's a good point. All right. And Gen Con, while we are not going to necessarily make it this upcoming we're
not going to make it to this Gen Con, but people keep asking us if we're going to be there. And financially it's a little bit of stretch. We have to figure things out, get time off from work,
the whole thing,
get permission from the wives, kiss babies or something. But what we're saying, what I've told people is, if you guys want us at Gen Con, email Gen Con and let them know that you'd like Nerdarchy to be there. Perhaps we can do a live video from Gen Con or a panel or something if we get invited.
Yeah, if we can become guests of the con, that kind of makes us a little more legit. Although I am imagining, like, when you said kiss babies, I'm imagining babies with kiss makeup on.
K-I-S-S. Yeah, so if you want to see us at a Gen Con, let the people know that actually have the authority to decide whether or not they're inviting us or not. Because, it's like the cable channel. You want to station at your cable channel, let them know and bug them about it. And they'll either get enough people that tell them that they want to see it, and then we'll get there. That's kind of the concept I see for that. So
spam them, spam away.
From different accounts.
Absolutely. So if you have 4 different email accounts, write them from all 4 email accounts.
Yeah. So we had a DMGInfo, excuse me. There's another YouTuber. He's a really cool guy. He's got an interesting site, but he had an issue. Well, some kind of YouTube glitch dumped all of his subscribers and messed up his videos, so they had to alter them so that they would go back with like basically viewable by the general public, and he had to start with subscriber list of 0. So he's come a long way, but he was at like 10,000 subscribers, 11,000 subscribers. Some glitch happens. It changed all of his videos to per pay videos, which they aren't. They're free.
It paywalled his stuff that was not paywalled,
and dumped his subscribers at the same time.
I think
really strange combination.
A crocodile ate some nuclear radioactive Vegemite was the issue, because he's from Australia.
He is from Australia,
so that's clearly what happened.
Vegemite, Marmalite, something like that. Yeah. So if you're wondering where his videos have gone, it's because you've been unsubscribed,
and just go find them again.
Yeah, and if you're into crafty things, and as well, he also has some D&D modules. If you're interested in checking that stuff out, go over at DMGInfo, and you might like him. Subscribe himself.
Yeah, if you're into like handcrafting terrain for your games, he's an awesome resource for that.
And sometimes, I'm not doing that right now, but it still looks really cool.
It's entertaining
to see it get made. Yeah. So it's entertaining as well. So we also have our Patreon account. We're always buying new equipment, always trying to do new things that they all cost money, and anytime, even
time.
and time. We're not even considering the time element, but simply the sheer money amount to buy the new equipment, buy new cameras and new computers and things to run this whole show. Basically, we need assistance. So any type of you like our stuff and you want to contribute, even $1 a month would really help us get towards.
Yeah, less than what you would spend in coffee in a week. If you would consider, forking over $1 a month to Nerdarchy, that would help us hugely. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I can't get it. I can't get it. Wait a minute.
What are you
Wait a
doing?
minute. There. We're panhandling the internet.
Yeah, right.
Put your electric dollars in here, please.
Yeah, right. Please deposit electric dollars.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. But guys, I mean, you guys know we make money off of the ad revenue.
Oh, yeah.
And so what that works out to be per piece of content we put out for each of us is like a quarter, 12 cents or something. So
I get a quarter per video.
yeah. So it barely pays like for the operational costs.
Yeah. And we also have Nerdarchy The Store, which is now integrated to our website thanks to Dave.
Yes,
And,
it's another way for you guys to support us, and you get cool Nerdarchy merchandise.
Yeah.
And so you guys know we also are working on things that are far less Nerdarchy specific. So if you guys have an idea of a thing you want us to make and put it in the store, a design or something, we could probably take suggestions.
Figure something out, yeah. If we get enough people that are like fully in support of that, like the Nate in the bonnet T-shirt, which apparently has to be a thing because there's been so many references.
Yeah,
to
either that or it's one person lobbying for it. Or
Yeah, maybe. They have like 20.
They're all
different,
fake accounts.
They have 20
All
different
fake
Google
accounts.
Plus accounts.
It's actually Dave.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah, he's writing them all. Yeah.
So check out Nerdarchy The Store and see if there's anything that piques your interest, or like
Whether it's
like I
shot
said,
glasses, flip flops, thongs, hats, or shirts, we've got it all.
Yeah.
I need to get a sweet hat for this upcoming summer. And with that, I'm passing the paper torch.
All right, paper torch indeed. We do need a torch made of paper now. All right, so on nerdarchy.com, let's see. We have an article. Do you want to watch nerdy TV shows for free? So it's kind of talking about Amazon Prime. Svirfneblin Bard, and that was a D&D character build. We had Nerdcraft, miniature crafting of throne and crown. So that's for my 3D illustration stuff. I kind of just show off a couple of pieces I made for the last image there. We have Nate going back to the Psionic well.
Yes.
Psionic wells and drams.
Yes.
Yeah.
That well is so deep it never ends.
Yeah, that's right. His reserve, his PP's pretty high.
Drams, damn it.
Drams, because PP's just sounds ridiculous. Guide to Sonics, so that's you coming up with some spells there. And then Friday, we had a Part 6 guide to Psionics, which is going to have feats in it.
Yes.
So I will pass the paper torch over this way.
Oh my god, this is the YouTube stuff, and this list is long.
Extensive.
So we had a 5e session 0 for a urban Underdark campaign in the city of Outkast. So if you guys want to see what a session 0 looks like, you can check that out. We had how to play Magic the Gathering using Fate. That was a GM 911.
With guest Scott.
Oh yes,
Garrett.
special guest Scott Garraby.
Awesome guy.
We had a terrible terrain, Ghost Island Lost at Sea. We also had Game Master tips, adding players into the middle of a game. There was also I believe this was a request for 5e Undead versus previous editions of Undead and Dungeons and Dragons.
Who won?
Fight.
Fight to the death! I don't think it was actually a fight. It was more of a comparison. We did
A lich measuring contest.
Another Game Master's tip. Yeah.
Speaking of the Game Master's tip.
They whip their phylacteries out.
Yeah. Who's got the bigger phylactery?
Yeah.
Game Master tips. What is and how to run a D&D meat grinder? Just in case you were wondering. We also, for a GM 911, we had the terrible case of the disenchanted D&D players. We also did Dungeons and Dragons Monsters, the Yeti. That one was a request as well. We had this one actually went over really well. D&D player tips. My character wouldn't do that. We had we D&D'ized our first villain, Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
And then we did a fast and dirty monster, making the Mage Eater.
Yeah, that was actually a really fun one.
So boom, guys, that's the nerdy news and weekly digest. All the links are below in the description where you can find the content that you're looking for. With that, until next time,
Stay nerdy.
nerdy.